morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to just do a crafty video. And I thought today, Michelle was asking me, so what did I have videos playing with my mixed ephemera sort of kits, these ones. I think I've got 3 or 4 of them, I can't remember. And then she wrote to me, she was funny, and she said, oh, it's fairly obvious, I can see lots of uses, but actually I have been playing around with them. So I'm going to pull them out. Maybe not so much the big ones, but the smaller pieces. So one of the obvious things to do with them, oh no, they're ones that I haven't got in my shop yet. One of the obvious things to do with them is in collage. With these we made some pockets like when I did it with the real ones. I've got them, wait, where have I got them? I'll grab one. Not a digital one, but a real one. So remember we had made these quite a while ago with the real promissory notes. And then I had, but I don't have them anymore, made some with these ones where I would line them on the inside and do the same thing with those. So that's what you can do with those. You could also make them into pockets. So yeah, so obviously you can use them in collage, but another thing that I've been doing, so I could even take this one, that's not a very good one, not the big ones as I said, but maybe these sort of smaller or medium-sized ones, even that one. Okay, and I've been actually wanting to use up some of my old book page. Oh, just a minute, got to get the dog. Sorry, just ran up the stairs. Whew. So what I've been doing is just sort of taking these sorts of pages, book pages, just the plain ones, and I've been enjoying the rough edges. So just a minute. No. Where's my tear ruler gone? Oh, over here. Right. I cleared everything off my table for yesterday's video when we were talking about the different book pages. So I'm just going to tear around this. And I'm going to glue it on. Where will I glue it? I might glue it there. I might like a different colour. It's too similar. I want. This is what I mean about looking for colours. I want it to have a contrasting sort of colour to the background. So that's why you need a variety of ecru, off-white, cream, whatever pages when you're looking for them. So obviously this is a vintage lined piece of paper. And then I'm going to just tear it. Actually, I could leave that, but I think I'll tear it off. And I want this to be a little bit, not perfectly torn. I won't, oh, do you think I can tear that one? Or maybe I better use the ruler for that one. It's okay, and I think I'll fold that one back on itself. And I'm just making little cute journaly sort of things where you can write on one side that can tuck in an envelope. It was a bit crooked. Tuck in an envelope, or I might even fold that over. Just, oh no, that's a bit too regular, isn't it? That can, we'll finish it off. It's not finished yet, but it can tuck into an envelope and be a little journaling spot. So let's just prepare a few, and then we can see what to do with them. And then I'll show you the couple that I've been playing around with that aren't finished. But yeah, that's how the idea came to me, because I was just mucking around. I think it was, I didn't come in here on yesterday, but the day before, Saturday, was pretty hot. Right, so this one, I won't put it on there. Let's maybe on here. Yes, see, that's quite a different colour. So what I might do is, because I want it to be a little bit less regular, the tearing, I'm going to hand tear it. I'm just going to tear it like that. Oh, that's pretty regular, isn't it? But anyway, I'm trying to make them not quite so regular. I'm embracing the wonky edges. with the vintage papers. And another fun thing that you could do is when you're gluing it on, we could even put a little crease in it like that. Oh, I like that. Not a big one, just a little one. Cool. Just a little one, so it's not too bothersome if you're writing. And I think I'll leave my edges. I'm going to just tear this one. I don't like this one. I want it to be a bit more torn. And you're getting that sort of aged document sort of look. So we'll put that one aside, ready to go. And all of these little things are good for this. That one's very regular. I'll put those aside. And that's also printed. I don't know if that's in one of my kits. I don't think so. I don't know. It's on the other paper. This is on the other paper too. The quality of the print is not so good on the thicker papers, which is interesting, isn't it? And I was sure that I had to be using those when I first started. You know, it took me a while to figure out copy paper was the best. And if I want it thicker, just build up my layers. It did take me a while to get to that conclusion. Now, another fun thing you could do, I guess, but then you wouldn't be able, you could write on that, couldn't you? I think it'd be fun to put it on there. And decorate it up. Yes, let's do that. But I just want to tear this one edge here. I don't know if I'll tear the other one. Have I got enough real estate there to do that? I do. Just to be very careful tearing it. This has been floating around, waiting to go somewhere. And this is a 1900s book page. Sometimes, you know, if they're thick and not too brittle, because that's what I find with the 1900, like mid-1900s and on, the papers can be really brittle and crack, and they just sort of crumble, they flake. Woody, I didn't say that yesterday. But this one's okay, and this will reinforce it. So, I mean, this might eventually flake off a little bit. So we've got that there, and then you could write a little bit on there, and that would look really cool. And we'll decorate that up. Now this one, I wanted to do the more neutral, not these big ones, as I said. We won't do anything that's got white on the back. We're using vintage book page. So I'll put those over there. This is a good one. I could tear them by hand, but I think I'll just have my back, you know, my writing bit where I tear that by hand, I think is the way to go. Now this one's got lines. It's kind of got a grid on it. So I'm thinking I'll put it on a more plain sort of piece of paper. So I think you could also put it on with the tea-dyed papers. I'm just trying to look around and see if I've got any tea-dyed papers, but I don't. Any actual tea-dyed papers. They're in the box. I'd have to get up and get it. So I think I'll put this one on here and then hand tear it. Although I might put it, you know what I might do is I'm going to put it that way, and then you're going to see what I'll do with that. Okay, I'm just going to tear this bit off like so, and this is going to fold over, and that's extra journaling space there. That's that one. So I might lose this straight edge here, but I won't lose the other one because I don't think I have enough. Oops, and I lost a bit more, but that's okay. That's all right as long as I don't have the white peekabooing. I wanted it to be a little bit rustic. Oh, here, sometimes I need, I've got scope for, I've got my little envelopes and I need some little things to go in. And I never have those. I never prepare them. I always prepare big things. I always think you've got to have big things. But, you can put a little note on these little things. So I'm thinking with this piece, I'm going to do a couple of little ones. Didn't get that off. So the noisy people have just gone off now. Although, you know what I could do with this one? I could put that there. Actually, I wanted to do it. It doesn't matter. And I will fold it. So then you can write even more. And I am going to just hand tear this off. Yes, the noisy people have gone off to lunch now. So I'm kind of hoping they don't come back, but they might. They worked all day Saturday. It's a bit of a no-no in the afternoon. Like, I think it's allowed in the morning, but not in the afternoon. But they were here in the afternoon as well. I guess, you know, they don't show up very often, so I can't complain. They don't. Actually, I think I'll keep this one. I've also been enjoying using these little ones as, I don't know if I've got an example here in my mess. Here's a little envelope. I've left that one open. That's one of Steffi's. Left it open for writing, but I still like to tuck something in. So something like that will be really cute tucked in there. It's a little surprise sort of thing. That's what I was thinking. I need to make more of that sort of stuff. I did have an example somewhere. I moved some stuff over here. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'll show you that after, because I've got some other samples that I started making when the idea came to me. That's just from the Graphics Fairy, that one. These ones are not in my kits, nor is that. That might be. We can do that one. Let's put that one. This paper's calling out to me. I like this paper. And I think I'll put it that way. And I'll just have to tear it with this. I'm going to put it that way. I'm just going to take these knobbly bits off. Okay. I better not make too many. Oh, it doesn't matter how many. I want to decorate a few of them, like finish them off, so you could see a completed thing. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I can start them and then just complete a few. So that was going to go this way, like so. And then I'm going to fold that one up so you get extra. So I will fold that up there, like so. And then we'll do something with that. Let's just do a couple more and then we'll get, because then I have to go downstairs and prepare lunch. I'll keep that for a tab. We'll put that aside, Let's see what else. Checky sort of things. I mean, you can use these as well. Why don't I use that? I don't know if these, I can't remember what's in my kits and what's not. Put that on there. And of course, as I said, they are great for collaging, really great for collaging. Sometimes the bigger ones, I will back them with a thinner paper and just keep them as a journal spot, like fold them in half. That's good. I don't want to cover that up. I could fold that over. I think I want to just tear off these edges. Tear off that one. It's a bit big, bigger than what I want. And I may just fold this one over. There we go, like that. Okay, is there anything else? Or any of those? That's postcard. That's a good one. Let's just do that one. See, now this paper is interesting to me, 1877, but this sort of, if I saw this, I would have said mid, I'm actually going to do it that way. I would have said mid 1900s. So that's interesting. Unless it's like a reproduction of a book and they've printed, I don't know, and they've printed it like that. It seems odd. It's odd paper for that period of time. That's what I want to say. that I've come across. Now, as I said, I'm not a paper expert, but this is just from experience of what I've been seeing with my different books that I've gone through. Now, this one, do I want to leave it at, no, I think I'll just do a little one. Cut that for another. I think I'll just tear these with my ruler just for speed's sake. And that I can put aside for a little one. Okay. So here we have all of our little bits and pieces, and then we can go ahead and decorate them as we like. So for example, I've got this stamped piece of tea-dyed paper. I could put that somewhere. That might look better somewhere else. I can even use some of these and come along and put some of those on, but I thought they'd even just be nice with a birdie or something Victorian. Let's have a look here. I just want to cut this one out. Boy, did I have a good sleep last night, which is odd. Well, it's still going below 20 degrees at night, which is wonderful. It's when it starts to go above 20 degrees at night that I start to go really loopy, because I start to not sleep until I get back into my place, and I can have it as a fridge if I want to. I keep teasing my mother-in-law. I said, you better bring your scarf when you come over. Anyway, yes, I had a good sleep last night because we slept. We have bars here, which is good. So we just slept with the, quite like that. We slept with the window, the blinds slightly lifted and the doors open. So there was just a little gap and a nice coolish air came in, so I was able to sleep. It was wonderful. Instead, Lulu, she only has her blind, so the slats are open, sort of. There's like little holes in the roller blind sort of thing, and she said she had trouble falling asleep, and I said we just need to have a little teeny tiny gap. I'm not saying open it all the way, but have a little teeny tiny gap, and that will help you be a bit cooler. Now they totally don't go together. We could have a Nippon Japanese stamp. No, I'm not going to do that. We've got French. And we've got Victorian. Well, they could be French, the Victoriana things, couldn't they? From that period, because they did the scrapbooking as well, I think. Does anybody know? I always thought they did in the late 1800s. And it's just called Victorian because it was that time period of Queen Victoria. I'm looking for a stamp. I was just feeling like I might like a stamp, but nothing's really grabbing me at the moment. It's a nice stamp. Oh, that one. I like that one. Let's put that one on there. That's just a cute little journal card. You know, just to tuck it in somewhere. It's also nice and reinforced here, so it could just slide in a pocket that way. There we go. That one's finished. So this is a different thing. I haven't done this before with them. I've usually just used them in collage and that sort of stuff, as I mentioned before. Now, what would we do on this one? What have I got over here? What are all of these out of their spot? The ladies. I cut that out of Lulu's paper. It's not quite big enough. Oh, those are things that I haven't shared with anyone yet. I gathered those up. You see, I did tidy up. I don't think I've got anything little in here that I want to use. No, I don't know why I'm looking in there. Come over here to the, let's go to the birds. Oh, I love that bird on there. It would have to lose its tail unless I decided to go sideways. I could decide to go sideways with my, I think I'll go sideways with my bird. I feel like I might like a little bit of book page there. Here's a nice piece of dictionary. I can't see my camera. Don't know how long I've been here for. Doesn't really matter, does it? Except I do need to go and cook lunch. So it's nice when your husband comes home in the middle of the day. However, it means preparing a proper lunch, especially with Italian husbands, because they're used to their mamas cooking them these extreme meals. When I say extreme, I mean multiple course meals. Excuse me, little birdie, you're not sticking down properly. Where's my card? Oh, right in front of my face. There it is. That helps when you've got sticky fingers, one of these. Isn't that pretty? I love those colours. Now, okay, that's just going to blend in. I might like that. Let's do that. Just going to take off the edges. Okay. And then I'll punch a hole in there, you see? And that's really cute. I don't know even if I'm even going to put a label on there, am I? Do you think I will? I might. I would feel like we need, oh, that one might be nice. But I'm covering all of that up, aren't I? So maybe I don't want a label. Nearly running out of these colourful ones. Could put one down there. There. I think I'll put it there. Love the subtle colours. And you can write on the other side. So that's that one. We have this one here. I didn't stick that down very well, did I? Oh, I can hear the noisy ones. They're coming back. Oh, gosh. Could they possibly have had lunch so quickly? Now this I could use. Oh, it's too similar. I need something tight with type. Oh, that could be good. Put that there as my tab. It's just, I'm going to give the corners a snip. Yep, I'm going to put that on there. And then we can decorate it with something. Let's come over here. Or quite like that one. I feel like this one's going to cover it up too much. Oh, I like that one. I love those colours. I think I'll just go with that one. There we go. Yep, here they come. They're back. That was a whiz-bang lunch. Right. So I'll do a couple more. Oh, that's lovely. So not your traditional type of tag, really. So this is really cute. I'm not going to cover that up too much, am I? I think what I would do with this one, maybe just put a little, no, maybe not, I don't know. So many fun things you can do. I mean, this is just a smattering of things. Oh, what about some, I think maybe just a little, even a little bit of washi tape on this would be nice. We don't need too much on it. It's very cute. It's very neutral. But I still like it. I'll put that there. And maybe this, oh no, maybe Amity's. This is Amity Bloom. It's a little embroidery pattern, antique embroidery pattern, that one. And, you know, I could put a tab there with a hole, but I think I'll just leave it. This little one, I think I would just leave that one. This one we've got scope for decorating. This is another opening out one. And we could see if we have a birdie. I like the birds. I could put a little bit of book page. As I've got this one out, I would just go with this. I put that there, just to give you another tone of colour or shade of colour. Oh, I like it over there. And I love that bird. Why don't you fit? I could put you that way. I love that bird. I'm going to put that bird on there. I love it. It's just the one. Nothing wrong with putting things sideways. And it's just missing a little something there. What about a plain one? We never use the plain ones. Where are my scissors? Where's my big scissors? Oh well, we'll have to go with the little scissors. It'll just take me a little bit longer. Chuck it over there. And I'm going to put that there. Maybe up there, just to have it at a different level to that paper over there. That's it. I mean, you could put something there, but I think I'll leave it like that. I love that. Didn't glue down the tail very well. Always miss a bit. And I think I'll leave the other ones. I'll finish those ones off another time. So we'll just recap the ones that we've done. So you can get quite a lot done, and I think they're very effective. Some of them open out. That's like a more taggy thing. I'll punch a hole in that one, punch a hole in that one. Just love them in that one. And then the other ones I did, but I haven't finished them. I just look at the crumbly paper. I just love that. I put the map on there. This one I put book page, and then that's a really good one because I put it on book page, antique book page, and then I put the vintage paper on the back. So that's really strong, that one. This one I also put on the book page, and then that's a different one. And then I put it on the book page, and then I put it on just some printed out tea dyed paper. That's another great idea. We might do some of those tomorrow with some of these more decorated ones. We'll do those tomorrow, I think. And then the other one I did was this one where I glued it. I did similar thing. I just folded it over a little bit and put other bits and pieces to strengthen around the edges because that was brittle. And I was going to do some mark making on there, and then it's writable on the back. So there we go. That's an idea with the scanned ephemera. I've still got to do those ones. So I think we'll come back and visit that a little bit further tomorrow and do some of these as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.